getting married, settling down, finding a partner, having kids properly fucks your body, doesn't it? Body that you were aiming for, all those gym sessions, the dedication, the routine, the eating healthy. Suddenly, once you get a girlfriend, once you get married, once you start living with someone, it's very easy to just let that stuff go. And it's even easier to disregard all of that once you've had kids. Of course, if you found someone who's equally into eating right, keeping fit, healthy, it's probably a bit more manageable to keep in shape. But more often than not, it's very easy to get comfortable. It's very easy to get home from work, order takeaways, quick meals, all the shit stuff that you shouldn't be eating, sit on the couch together, smash a tub of ice cream, eat a whole box of chocolates. When you've got kids, your priorities are completely thrown out the window because it's all about them, as it should be. But at the same time, you completely forget and lose track of what you need. You spend more time making their food, making sure that you're putting the right type of nutrients together for your little one to eat. And when it's your turn, a pot noodle will do. I know loads of people who could say that they have let themselves go as a result of maturing as an adult, having kids, settling down, finding a partner. And I think that's the important message there, is that's life. That is just the way it is. There's a lot of people in the same boat. The evolution of the dad bod has come as a result of this. And it's very easy to beat yourself up and feel shit, especially if you're hanging out with people, if you've still got friends who are single and they are smashing the gym, they're managing to stay in shape, or even if they are a dad themselves with a busy schedule, with a busy job, but they are somehow in much better shape than you. Maybe they're just naturally in shape. Maybe they're one of them lucky guys who just doesn't have to really work out. They just haven't put on weight. They've just stayed slim or lean, or they can get in shape much quicker than you can. And if they are someone like that, then fair fucking play. Hats off to you. But for the majority of us, in truth, yeah, we have let ourselves go after settling down and having kids. But I guess that is normal. And we shouldn't beat ourselves up about it, because you look around, you go shopping, you just go walking on the street, the amount of dads out there who are just walking around, dad bods, tight clothes, 3 kids hanging off of everywhere. That is life. I think the hardest bit is the comparison, because you're kind of always comparing yourself to how you used to be, and the same goals and objectives and the body shape that you were previously trying to meet and hit. You're trying to keep that same goal there, even as a dad, or after settling down, getting married, finding a girlfriend, a partner. When, to be fair, the best thing we should probably be doing is adjusting those goals so that we're being a bit more realistic, because it's not just you anymore. It's not just you living on your own, no responsibilities apart from what you're going to cook for yourself or how long can you spend in the gym. That essentially becomes the last thing on your mind. So yeah, maybe you should just adjust your own goals and think, right, well, I used to work out 2 hours every single day. Maybe try and wake up a little bit earlier and do twice a week or 3 times a week. If you can't go to the gym, why can't you just go for a quick run or a jog, or even a walk around your block, or in the evenings once the kids have gone to sleep? I know you're probably knackered, just like every other working guy out there, but if it means something to you, if it's going to help you mentally, it's going to make you feel better, find a reason, find an excuse. Or if you are completely happy with the way you look, then don't do anything, enjoy it. If you're completely confident being how you are, then honestly, that's amazing. For me, my confidence fluctuates depending on how I look.
at my worst, at my biggest, I had zero confidence, I had zero self-worth, and I just felt depressed. And even now, whilst I'm not the smallest of guys, I go to the gym quite often because it does make me feel better. It does give me a sense of I've done something positive with my day that's not just focused around kids and family and work. And mentally, that's the main thing. You know, if I feel slightly better about myself, then that positivity will have an impact on everyone around me. And that's the main thing, is I don't want to be a moody, miserable prick. And being overweight, doing nothing about it, bullying myself and my own thoughts, it was no good for me. I had to do something. That's why I find time, I carve out some time just to hit the gym, or go for a run, or just get outside and do something. For me, purely for me, because it genuinely makes me feel better. So if you're a guy in this period of your life where you might feel your body's changed, you've put on a bit of weight, you've settled down, you've got a bit more comfortable, you've been eating shit, you've not been prioritising yourself or your health, you've got kids pulling at you all over the place, you're sleep deprived, you've got no energy. I get it. I know exactly how you're feeling, and I know it's so easy to just let yourself stay in that comfort zone, but at the same time feel shit about yourself every time you look in the mirror. I've been there, my friend, and know exactly what you're feeling, but I'm here to just tell you that it is an absolutely normal feeling. You do not need to think that you are the only one in the world going through that, because I promise you there are probably more of us feeling and looking like this than there are the dads who are just naturally in shape, or they wake up at 3 in the morning and do a 10-hour gym session and then go to work and then look after the kids and eat protein shakes and fucking everything. Like those mental guys, there's probably less of those in the world than just realistic working dads or working partners. So don't beat yourself up, and just find some motivation to get out. If you're not doing anything and you really want to, just try and find some sort of drive in you to carve out 20 minutes a day. Find a Joe Wicks hit session or whatever it is on YouTube. Just go outside, or go in your garden, or do it in your living room, or somewhere that you can just carve out half an hour and do it for yourself. Or just go for a walk and get outside, because I promise you, you just feel better. So don't worry about it. Till next time, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, spread the message out. If there are any guys or dads or husbands, partners that might need to hear this message, share it with them. And if you've done anything that's helped you outside of what I've spoken about, let me know. It might help me. Until next time, I've been Punith. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.